And when they ask the question why everybody gravitates, he's just like any one young kid that's coming from the inner cities. People say if you look at the basketball players, inner city. Look at the football players, inner city. The backwoods. He's showing them that if you put the right people around you and put your mind to something, anything is possible, and it is.
Why is it? It seems like maybe today more than other times we've seen you, maybe a bit more emotional. Is the moment not the moment because you've obviously been here, but is seeing all this come to fruition? Maybe things that weren't even thought of back when he was a kid or coming up in the pro ranks.
Well, with me, when I was in prison, coming home from my prison, I sat in front of the TV and boxing took me away from everything. You know, I was actually a kickboxer, but I grew up with Reggie Gross. Props out to my man Reggie Gross and Fort Mike Tyson. I don't know who man. Perfect.
Thanks,
Shut that door right there. You can shut that door right there. Back to like I said, I came up through an era where, you know, Mike Tyson, Sugar Ray Leonard, and all them. Tank got social media, and if you watch my page, I'm always posting what we doing. You know what I'm saying? My numbers been going up, and I haven't been posting on my live stream, on my news stream. I've been posting on my stories. They've been getting crazy numbers. So that's one of the things you have a way of actually seeing what's going on with Tank and whatnot, you know. And I go back to Bob Earn. We have Terrence Crawford, great fighter. Bob Earn made that statement, you gotta promote yourself. He wasn't being funny, he was telling the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Tank had all the straps in the world, our tone would be different. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't got all the straps in the world. If I look at Phil, he ain't talk like that before he got all the straps in the world. But he's the man right now for us the straps. Tank is the man for us the loot. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah. Right.
And I call that fight a Godzilla fight.
T.O. and Tank?
T.O. and Tank. It's a Godzilla fight. You talking about numbers?
And don't they kind of got similar strength, strong, fast,
they know each other.
skills?
See, this what y'all understand. Like with Romo, I always said it. When he fought Salido, I already knew the outcome. You see that he brought that heat to him. Wasn't used to see it. These youngins today, they different. You know what I'm saying? You notice they ain't put him back in front of no young stunner anymore, did they? So just like the words of Roger Mayweather, people do not know shit about boxing. Keeping it real.
Calvin, what do you think though? You mentioned Mike and Sugar Ray Leonard. Mm-hmm. What do you think of Tank and Dev and T.O. being called the Four Kings like Leonard, Hearns, Hagler, and Durant were?
They would be the Four Kings if them fights happen.
Right.
Let's keep it real. Right now they doing the same thing that they done on the beginning stage. That's all we had to do is just sit back and let the minds that be do their thing.
Although, you know, Tommy and Ray fought when they were 25 and 22.
But look at the numbers first.
Right.
Look how their career was. Look how the world was. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, Teofimo Father doing what he's supposed to be doing, and we are doing what we supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. All these fights is going to happen. It's just when.
Calvin,
I mean, you're mentioning obviously the Teofimo and Gervonta fight. Removing Gervonta from it, do you not see maybe a Ryan or a Devin defeating somebody like Teofimo Lopez?
It can happen to any one of them. I see this what I look at. Florida man. Everybody looking for that zero.
Yeah.
Once you get a zero, once you get that one loss, it's changed because that's the era this is right now. You know what I'm saying? Back then, you could have a loss and go fight Joe Blow, come back on top of things. That's what made boxing great. You know what I'm saying? So like now, we are just trying to make sure we stay in that lane of being that pay-per-view fighter. Once we reach that pinnacle that we are definitely that stamp pay-per-view fighter, then we look at other dreams.
Coach Calvin, the challenges that you faced was basically believing the people believing that Tank could make weight, that Tank can, go the distance, and that he could win. What tips do you have for the youth in regards to moving forward and accomplishing their dreams in boxing?
Listen to the people that's in your circle that's for you. I'm gonna give y'all something. You have a lot of jealous people out there. You get what I'm saying? But they don't encourage you to be that person, not that yes man, to tell you when you're doing something wrong. Want to see you win. Want to be in your position. Want to see you reach that pinnacle. That's the person you want around you. You put them people around you, sky's the limit.
And Calvin, you know, you get trainers that, you know, they get guys once they're in the pros, but you built Gervonta from scratch.
No, I don't just. Tank ain't the only one. I got a
Lorenzo
rock
Simpson
coming behind.
and
You just, that's the baby. That's the baby. Y'all ain't even see him go to work yet. That's the baby. You know what I'm saying? That's Tank little brother. He's watching, and he's maturing. Like, yo, slow down. You don't want to rush into that lane right now because you're in a different weight class. You know what I'm saying? This stuff is real. You know, and guys in that position, they trying to hold on to what they got. So I keep it real with them. I don't sugarcoat nothing, you know. But I let them make the decision because at the end of the day, they the one got to live with it. So that, like this fight Tank took, it's his decision. So when we get in here and got it, man, I ain't trying to hear that. You asked for it. Let's get it in.
But what's like the philosophy? Like, how'd you develop that style? What's the, you know, because Lorenzo fights like Gervonta, so it's obviously your style.
If I give you my style, then you know how to fight. You understand what I'm saying? But I will give you this though. I came from the joint. In the joint, you gotta respect everybody around you. You can't put two killers in a cell together. And when you do put two killers in a cell together, they're gonna learn how to respect each other. You notice Tank don't call nobody out.
He doesn't have to. I mean, he's
listen, he never did. Put him in front of somebody, we gonna show it. If anybody know Tank from the amateurs, which the people that know Tank from the amateurs, he gonna show up in the ring. He's like a baby Mike Tyson. Remember the era where I grew up from?
Right.
You got Mike Tyson, but my main man was from Ohio. And everybody feared him.
Aaron Pryor, yeah.
That's my man. I used to make Tank watch him every day. But he grew up on Floyd. You get what I'm saying? If you watch Lorenzo watched Pacquiao. If you listen to his interview, you said it's a great fight. You get what I'm saying? And if you look at all the stuff that all the great fighters went through, they took the same path. It's a roadmap.